Yo, what is going on, guys? It is the SGR Commander today with another Madden 24 video, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys what to do first when you are loading into Madden 24. In case you guys didn't know, here on the channel, all I do is talk about no money spend methods, so if you guys are looking for coins, train points, or XP, this is the place to be, because like I said, all I do is post no money spend methods. As always, if you guys have any questions on what I talk about in today's video, make sure to leave a comment down below, and I will answer your comment as soon as possible. So today, like I said, I'm going to teach you guys what to do when you're loading into Madden 24 for the first time. There are a couple things we can talk about here, and then I'm going to go through, and everything that I talk about are things I'm already doing, or I've already done, and I'm going to keep doing these things as I progress through Madden 24. With all this being said, as long as you're actually able to load into the game, you should be able to do these things very easily. So, I think we're having problems with that last night. That was an absolute circus. But without wasting any more time, let's dive right into it. So the first thing I would do is just complete this ultimate preseason program or field pass. It's super easy to do. You're gonna play a couple solos. I can't show you guys the solos because I already completed them, and apparently once you complete them, they just disappear forever. So the reason I suggest this is not for these free players, but you get like 1,000 coins for doing pretty much nothing. The solos are so easy, you're gonna be able to knock this out so fast. You can probably knock out this entire program in 5-10 minutes. Super easy to do. So you're gonna get 1,000 coins. And also, you are going to get an 80 overall Jalen Hurts. I'll show you guys how to get this Jalen Hurts. I'm not going to show you his stats because he's not incredible. But if you need a QB, like you don't get the Josh Allen reward, this quarterback can actually be all right. Like this Jalen Hurts card can actually be all right. He's not that bad. Or if you just can't get your pre-order bonuses, which is another fun thing EA decided to do. But to get this just Jalen Hurts here, because it is part of this field pass objective too. So you need to complete this to complete that preseason field pass. Everyone should get a 67 overall Jalen Duncan. You just exchange that card in there to get the 80 overall Jalen Hurts. The Jalen Hurts card obviously is not insane, but he's a free quarterback. If you need him, take him. It's super easy to do, and this is kind of how I would start Madden 24 Ultimate Team. After that, I would hop into the menu and just start looking at how to grind out this Headliners Field Pass. The reason being, you get some free cards here, you get some coins, but you get this season XP. That is very important. Your season field pass is super important. It's how you get the best free cards in the game, the fastest like wide receivers, whatever, the best DBs, the best pass rushers, whatever. You're going to get some really good cards in that season field pass, and they're free. That's what's most important about it, and that's what we like about it. So in order to get through this Headliners Field Pass, there's a couple ways to do this. There's not a ton of stuff out right now, but you can see here, I've already played through some challenges. You should play these challenges, and I'll explain that in a minute. But you can also just pass, for a certain amount of yards with the Headliners player in your lineup. The first thing you need to do is when you get a Headliners player, which you should get like a Kenny Pickett for free, and I believe he is a Headliners player, is put him in your lineup. Just put him as your backup QB. You need him in your lineup so you can start tallying these stats, and so that way those stats count towards this program here. Completing 10 sets, that's not too important. I mean, you're spending a lot of coins on doing that. Don't worry about spending coins. If you need coins, I'm gonna post a video later today, and things are looking really good right now. Let me just say it like that. I found a fairly decent method that I've been using, so stay tuned for that. House rules, pretty simple to do. I've already played some house rules, so I've kind of experimented with all this stuff head to head. This is gonna be something you guys can easily progress as you play the game. You don't have to really just focus on this, but you can complete this as you progress and play through the game. So there's a couple different ways to do this. There's not really a best way to get the field pass upgraded. You're just going to start knocking this out as you play the game. We're really just looking for this XP here for sure. You do get an 84 overall player, which some of these 84s are pretty good. And his fantasy pack, which is great. Some of those guys are fairly fast, like Kadarius Toney and stuff like that. But, we're looking for this XP with this Headliners field pass. Now, I would kind of seriously recommend playing through some of these Headliners challenges, these solo challenges here. As you can see, on this very first challenge, on the first star, you get a 78 overall Odell Beckham Jr. A 78 overall card. I know that sounds pretty bad, but if you go through this field pass here and you see, you get OBJ upgrade tokens as you progress through this field pass. There's only 2 of them, I believe, and I think he goes up to like an 84 overall. He gets decent speed. It's OBJ. I mean, I think we all like OBJ, so completing that is not a bad idea, because you're going to earn program XP, and you are also going to earn those OBJ tokens, which, not too bad. And then when you progress through that field pass, you are also going to earn some stuff here in, I'll show you guys right now in my item binder. You guys can see, I have this 79 overall card that can get, pretty good speed. And there's a couple of other cards out there that are just like that. I think there's like a selection of like 5 of them that actually get fairly decent stats. This card is only 79. He has 83 speed, but we do get some of these like front page tokens that you get throughout the Headliners program, and only using 3 tokens, he gets up to 85 speed. Just pretty good overall stats. Super fast for only being 84 overall free player. So I really recommend going through, playing those Headliners challenges, doing everything you can to progress that Headliners Field Pass. Now, the next thing you're going to want to start doing is grinding coins. You're going to want to get your coin stack up to build your team. If you guys need coins, I'm going to post a video later on today covering how I've gotten my coins and the methods that I've been doing. I've got some pretty nice stuff I've been figuring out here, but this is just something very basic. Buying and selling cards right now is really good, especially in the beginning of the year. And basically what I would do is just go over to like right tackles or any position you guys can find a decent gap. Right tackle so far does seem to be fairly decent. And that's just getting like, you see this card here for 10K. If I can buy this card real quick for 10K, oh, it's already gone. But you'd buy that card for 10K, list it back up for like 13.5K, and you just made a few thousand coins profit for just clicking a few buttons. There's not much effort to it. You're just buying low, selling high. Really all you do is filter through different positions. I'm not going to give you, oh, that's an incredible deal right there. Yep, 8,100. But that's literally all you do. You're just going through different filters. You're looking for a cheap card that's cheaper than the rest. You buy the card, then you sell it. It's super simple, nothing more to it. You're just bouncing around different filters, looking for a cheap card. If the option is there, then you take it. You buy the card, you just sell it. It's that simple. And I would stick to these lower overall filters. The reason being, you're going to see a lot more of these lower overall cards being posted. So there's a higher quantity of them. There's a higher demand for them. You're not going to get stuck with a card you don't care about. These cards don't by any means have to stay on your team. You're literally just buying them to instantly sell them. That's all it is. And you're going to see there's like some really weird gaps here in some of these prices. Like it is very strange why some of these cards are so much more expensive than others at certain overalls. But I don't know. That's just the way it is. But yeah, that is definitely what I'd be doing right now if you guys can. Just remember, you do get a 10% tax when you sell a card on the auction house, so keep that in mind. If you buy a card for 15,000 coins, if you sell a card for 15,000 coins, they are going to take 1,500 coins off of that sale, and that's just like the 10% tax. So keep that in mind. Don't forget that. But this is definitely a great way to make coins right now, and it will be throughout the entire year, but right now, it is very, very profitable. The next thing I would start doing is start grinding head-to-head. The reason being, you get a decent amount of coins. At Rookie, you're going to get 1,000 coins per win. When you guys progress through the entire season, you're going to get a coin bonus at the end of the season, depending on how many wins you have. You can see these win bonuses right here. 5 wins, 11,000 coins, 4 wins, 7,500. Just keep on going down the line. You guys know what I mean. Per game, like I said, you get 1,000 coins per win. And then your division goals, if you guys get promoted and you make it through the playoffs, you're going to get promoted, and you're going to get 2 midfield packs. But you can earn a lot more rewards when you actually get into the playoffs. Playoff wins are worth a lot more. And if you win the Super Bowl, I don't know if it works the same this year, but in past years, you do get a nice pack. It's like a special pack when you win the Super Bowl. So if you progress through the season, it's only 5 games for the entire season, and then it's like 4 playoff games. And if you get all the way through that and you don't lose a game, or you don't lose any of the playoff games, you get a pretty good pack. So I would recommend doing this. It's also a great way to get used to online play, and it's also a pretty good way to make coins. So I definitely recommend doing that. Also, this kind of leads me to like a bonus little tip here. You're going to want to know how to play the game, because when MUT Champs comes out, which is right here, Champions, you're going to want to know how to play the game, because that is like through the competitive pass, and that's where the really good rewards are. So I highly recommend you guys get used to playing the game. You find a good playbook you're comfortable with. You find a good defense you're comfortable with, and be ready for when MUT Champs comes out, because on Friday, the competitive field pass drops, and that's going to be your best way to get XP. They should have a free player in there as well, 2 free players in there as well. The competitive field pass is just pretty good overall. So, I really recommend you guys get used to the game as soon as you can, because you are going to want to, be able to progress that season XP and that competitive pass as well, because the competitive pass should reward like regular XP, like the Headliners field pass. So the competitive pass just kind of progresses everything. It's really important. You guys are going to see when it comes out. But that's just kind of the steps I would take when loading in a Madden 24 Ultimate Team, if you can actually load in the game. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave a comment down below. Like I said, I'm going to post a coin making method later on today. This thing's been working great for me. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I like where the market's at already. So with all this being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe below. Be ready for double upload today, and maybe even tomorrow. If you guys have any videos you want me to record, or tips or tricks, whatever, just leave a comment. I read all the comments. I listen to all your comments, whatever. So like I said, just drop one down below, and I'll be sure to check it out. Look into what I can do for you. So yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe for me. Peace out.